Hi all. Oh, crap. Be right back, guys. Hello, hello. Okay, give me 1 second. Whilst I grab some things. I'm here. No, I had to get my plug for my phone. It's Shabab, or whatever your name is. Here's your warning. We don't talk like that in my live. At all. So, you're being timed out. Unless you already have been. Oh, drats. Closing camera 79. Why would I not be okay? Think you carry me through? I'm glad you're checking on me, but honestly, I'm okay. I did get some fresh air. I need to get. I'm running just a little bit behind today. I've been writing a story and I realized that it's quite possible that I need to switch it up. Nope, I'm good. Thank you for checking. Um, oh my goodness, guys. It's a story from my other channel. It's a spooky channel. I won't say horror, but spooky. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. My camera should be held in place. And it is not doing that. I hope that doesn't continue all live, is what I'm hoping. We are going to get started here in just a second. So, my channel, this channel, is all about animal figures. You can see some of them behind me. And so on this channel, we talked a lot about conservation. We talk a lot about animals. And we try to have a fun time. Today, though, I should have listened to my schedule, and I did not. I was really focused on the writing and getting things squared away. So maybe we'll just go ahead and get started. Because you guys really, I mean, you come to hear me talk, but is that better? You can see me now. So I only have 3. If you hear me typing, it's me talking with a friend. It's bad, I know, but they live they live pretty far away. So, most of my figures come from Safari Ltd. I'm not selling them. This channel is not supported by them. Just saying. But this is the leopard seal from Safari Ltd. And they are they're basically an apex predator in Antarctica, where they live. And they really do look, this really does almost spot on to what they look like. Now, my next figure that I have from this family, more or less, is the sea lion. Whatever your name is, because I can't read it, do not spam my channel. That's the only warning you're getting. The next time that I see those up there, you're going for 5 minutes. No more. This is the sea lion, and you know it's a sea lion because they have ears. That's what that is. And also the way that these back flippers are. Seals don't have that. Typically, seals have that, to where their back flippers are actually part of, well, not part of, but they don't use them for walking. So next up, we have the really, really big guys. And that is the walrus. There are 2 species of walrus, the Pacific and the Atlantic, but they're not species, they're actually subspecies. So, yeah, that's what that is. Now, typically, we would do way more. The difference between the North and the Atlantic and the Pacific, not a whole lot, actually, if I remember right. Okay, there is a bit of a difference. And it's basically on the Pacific side, not the Atlantic. But when I answer questions that I don't know, I do not use anything other than things I trust. So, first thing, the Atlantic walruses tend to be smaller and they have shorter tusks. Pacific walruses are more social. They have larger gatherings. They are more migratory, meaning they travel between the breeding area and feeding area. And they also have larger tusks. So that's one reason why sea ice is so important to the Pacific walrus, as well as the North Atlantic walrus. When we talk about sea lions and seals, the big difference is the ears. Because seals, although they do have ears, they don't have external ear flaps. And it's really hard to see those, but that's what that is. And then the flippers. Sea lions will use their flippers, their back flippers, for walking. Whereas seals really don't. This being a seal, and this is a sea lion. They are all related. They're basically, think of it like cousins. That's what I'm here for, Liberty. I'm here for answering questions. If I don't know the answer, I will look it up. You can count on that. And if you don't know what the little numbers are, the crown and the numbers beside your names, this is a new thing that YouTube is doing. It basically is there to let you know who is answering the most questions. Jurassic Collectors, why do you need help? Hello? I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm glad you trust me. If you need help and there's been an accident, you probably should contact whatever emergency services you have in your area. Right? Because I don't know where you're from. I hope so. But yeah, I only have 3 representatives from that group right now. Maybe someday I can add more, but for now, that's what I have. If you have questions, feel free to ask. The remainder of this live is going to be a chat. You can ask me questions, you can talk with me, chat with me. You can't really talk with me, but you can chat with me. So the things by your names, the little crown and the number 1 or number 2, that is there to basically let you know and let me know who is the top commenter, who's asking a lot of questions, who's commenting. You can't really give me gifts yet because I'm not set up for that yet. So yeah, I don't want you competing for comments or anything. But yeah, you can chat with me. I'm open for that. So I got really into the story and realized that it sounds a little bit like something else. So I need to figure out if it really is and then fix it. I'll tell you what, for a house, I do some of that stuff on my other channel. This is mostly conservation. We're going to start doing lives on animals throughout history. I don't think I have to look and see what we have in our Before I open up my mouth and say something wrong, let me see what we have. We will be talking about starting in September. We're going to have some lives dealing with endangered barnyard animals. We'll be doing some trivia. We're going to be talking about the Javan rhino and the European eel as a conservation spotlight. We have a bunch of peregrine falcon. We're going to be talking about the peregrine falcons. On this channel, we don't do a lot of extinct animals on this channel. We do on my other channel. On the other channel, we do occasionally talk about extinct animals or yeah. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Definitely. Let me get you guys somewhere. I know there's a way. No, I think it was right the first time. Hi, Just Addy 47. I hope I said your name right. Trying to find my... That's what I wanted right there. This is the link to my other channel where I do have I wouldn't say that I do a bunch of extinct animals, but we have done extinct animals. We cover a lot of different topics over there. We talked about the dinosaurs in my collection. We've even done some cryptids, spooky cryptid stuff. We've done some trivia. Oh, we have done extinct animals. We did in January, we did Spix macaw and we did Tecopa pupfish. And we're going to be doing, we did Caribbean monk seal, Atlas bear, eastern cougar, golden toad back in March. We did heath hen and the quagga also in March. So there's lives over there that deal with those topics, as well as future topics. They're sort of spread out as far as topics go. So you sometimes have to be patient, but eventually I do come back around. We're going to be doing Triceratops and Stegosaurus and woolly mammoth and American mastodon on the other channel in November. But that's a way away. So, like I said, it depends on the month. Sometimes I plan things out. No, they're protected by federal law. That's why you can't touch them. They have laws protecting them, and if you're touching them, you are breaking the law. It would be considered harassment or something like that. It's same thing with seals. If you're in the water and seals come up, if you're in American waters, yep, not allowed. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, same thing. Like if you were to take something as simple as taking a feather that a bird has dropped out of your yard and you're gonna keep it, it's illegal. Can't do that. Now, if you go to a friend's house and they have a parrot and the parrot sheds one of its feathers and you want one, that's not a problem. If it's a non-native bird, I don't think it's protected under the same laws. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I try to cover quite a bit of stuff. And if people have questions during a live, they can always ask. Important to know that I'm going to announce it here, and then I believe I announced it on the other channel, but I will not be going live on the Natureverse 4.7 channel at 7 p.m. I will only be going live on that channel at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Original Ghoul, did I answer your question? Hi, Todd. Is it Kiefer? Kiefer? How are you? You're coming in late, but that's okay. We're glad to have you. If you're in the United States, have a great 4th of July. If you're celebrating, on my other channel, we will not be going live at 7 p.m. so that I can enjoy my 4th. But I will be going live at 1 p.m. because I know I have subscribers who are outside of the United States, and I want to make sure that they get a chance to have their normal 1 o'clock live. So, and of course, if you're from the United States, you're more than welcome to join us. It's good to see everybody coming out. Central Standard Time. So if you're on the eastern side, it'll be, what is that? 2 o'clock? Because we're an hour later. But 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. On the other channel. So it's the Natureverse channel. I have to really watch my time today because I have to be over at 8 o'clock. Have to be. Some really sounds good. You're welcome to stay. I'm not done yet. It's been a very hot day, I feel like. Oh, awesome. Usually my lives run about a half hour of me doing my spiel, and then usually we do chat after it. And today I only had 3 figures to show off, So not a lot of time today. So today's been mostly me talking. And chatting. I have to do my story for the other channel. It's done. It's ready to go. I just have to film it and record it. All of that fun stuff. When it reaches 50 subscribers, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably start doing a live earlier today. Versus setting it up on another day. So, Todd, do you have anything planned for the 4th, or you have anything going on tomorrow? My family is going to cook out, and it's going to be you come, you eat, and then come back later for fireworks. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully, I hear you. I would be okay if nobody fired off fireworks, honestly. I know it's part of our celebration, but hi, Gorgosaurus, Mega Adarox. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm not a fan of loud noises. Never have been. But when your noise shakes my house, I have issues with that. My brother has a German Shepherd, and she wants to be outside with you so bad, but she runs and hides with every bang. I'd just as soon stay inside with her. The poor baby. She's a big old German Shepherd, and she's absolutely terrified of the kabooms, and I don't blame her. I'm gonna go out and say this because I don't know if I have people watching, but please, if you have dogs, don't leave them outside by themselves tomorrow. A lot of dogs will run if they can. So keep them inside or keep them with you so that they don't take off out of fear. Yeah, I don't have animals. And the animals I did have, I don't know if they were affected by the noise or not. Yeah, same here. They've been firing them off all evening. It's like they're allowed, so they do. I'm going to show off the figures again. So this is the leopard seal. And we can tell he's a seal because he doesn't have ears. No ears. He does have those two not tails, but the fins. Not fins, flippers, geesh. In the back, but they're not used for walking. If you call it walking. This is the sea lion. And you can tell he's a sea lion because he has ears. They're really hard to see on camera, but they're right there. And they do use their hind flippers for sort of walking around. And then the only other one I have is the walrus. I don't know if this is modeled after a Pacific walrus or if it's modeled after an Atlantic walrus. So, yeah, there's that. There are other stuff out there. I have to wait till I get a little bit of money so I can add something new to the collection. I think right now it's around 100 figures. Not including a lot of these small guys, which I haven't figured out how to house them. And I'm afraid of the way that I'm doing it now, I probably need to put this one up because I don't want the paint to get scraped. That's why I started keeping them up there, because less chance of them getting scraped. Excuse me. In case you aren't aware, the numbers aside Carry Me Through's name, those are for chatting purposes, or when and if you are in a spot where you can gift, that is included in that. So it kind of lets me know who's really helping out the channel. I'm glad that we actually have people here tonight. Because things have been a little bit scarce lately. Carry Me Through, we're up to 20 people on the Spooky channel. Hoo-hoo. And I think this one. This one's at $3.29. Why did I not see that? Pizza. Somebody responded on the Random Question Wednesday. That their favorite comfort food was pizza. Oh, not a problem. I'm always glad to come on and be here. I am taking a minute to answer some videos. Thank you, Mustafa Dana, for your subscription. Sorry, I didn't realize I had comments. Carry me through. What? Hold on. So, I just put up a video or a short on this channel. 714 views in the first 19 hours. And do you know what it's about? It's about giant squid. Are we shocked that it has 714 views and 27 likes? Absolutely not. And I did not mean to talk that way, but anyway, yeah. Top fans. Original Ghoul is number 1. That's kind of crazy. Carry Me Through is number 2. And Zeus. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not. Guys, we are down to 10 minutes. You can ask questions. You can chat. You can... Hi, Closing Camera 79. Welcome back. Gonna be on for another 9 minutes. By the way, for those of you that are in here, I don't do sports. Jurassic Collectors, thank you for subscribing. You're amazing. Thank you. If you like spooky, semi-spooky stories, I have another channel that you can enjoy. Have I done one on spiders? On the other channel, yes, for sure I have. We just did, on the other channel, I did Black Widow. We did a live on tarantulas. And wolf spiders. And I think we actually talked about the huntsman spider, the wheel spider. There's shorts. Social huntsman spider, wheel spider, giant huntsman spider. We did a video on the Sydney funnel web. I don't know if I've done lives on them. And the jumping spider. No lives on spiders on this channel. But on the other channel, we have done wolf spider. I do. Live. We have done wolf spider, cucumber spider. Hold on, and I will get you a link to that. Give me a second. This is the other channel where I talk about animals. That's the Natureverse 4.7 channel, where we do talk about spiders and all kinds of other stuff. And then, for whoever wants it, this other channel is not. It has nothing, absolutely 100%, nothing to do with animals. I promise you it doesn't. But I'm gonna put it up there anyway. This is, whoops. That's the Boneyard Scribe channel where I do spooky stories and stuff. Now, tomorrow, remember, tomorrow's live is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the topic is exhibit focus. So we're talking about 2 zoo exhibits. I'd like to say I've been to these zoos and I've experienced the exhibits, but that would be a lie. Oh my gosh. There will be a link up in the channel for the other channels live. I'm hoping this weekend, I think it's this weekend, I'm doing all of the lives for next week. So there should be things up for all the lives coming up next week. Oh. I guess they're allowed. I just love my tarantula, my Black Widow that I drew. I think he's pretty awesome. He's not the best, but I like him. I like her. I like her, not him. The male doesn't look like that. And then I got to do it like this, otherwise you can't see him. But that's my tuna. I'm not an artist. I definitely don't get props. But this, that is me or my nephew's hand. And yes, I did hold it. That was years ago. And that is an eastern garter snake. Love those snakes. Thank you, carry me through. Okay, guys, I hate to do this, but I need to go. I think I'm probably carrying me through going to do videos upstairs today. So that'll be a thing. People may not like it, but that's too bad. Love you all. Be good. Enjoy your 4th. Be safe. Hopefully, see everybody tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.